All right. So, good day, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. This is AI Sellers, a wonderful product being released by Abby, and we'll be taking a look at it. We're doing a live demo of AI Sellers available for you to see all its usefulness, all its tools, and to take full advantage of it. So, before we go in, please take note that a link to AI Sellers is in the description of this video. So, if you want to try it out, if you have any questions as we go along, you can definitely ask, and our team is on hand to answer all your questions. And if you could answer them live, I would also answer them live. All right, so as you can see, AI Sellers is a tool, like I said, made by Abby, and one of the wonderful things that it can do is that it shows that it can truly replace an entire marketing team. And that's the real question that we want to answer here, if it really can replace your marketing team. So what we know that AI Sellers can do, it can create blog posts, you can create landing pages, you can create videos through one platform, and that is a lot. So if you're purchasing AI Sellers, there's the premium bundle, the unlimited bundle, the professional bundle, and so much more. So much more. So there are other bonuses that you can get when you purchase AI Sellers, but we'll be going into it and be testing out to see if it's truly what it says. Okay, so when you have access and get your full access into AI Sellers, you can see that you have your dashboard. On the dashboard, you can see a demo video that explains what AI Sellers does. This demo video, you can have a quick run through of everything that you can get with AI Sellers. You can create your new projects, view all the projects that you've created, and also you can view all the schedules that you have. Yes, we'll take a look at that. From here, we can see the previous project that we have already created. You can see the project that we've already created, and you can take a look at them to see what type of project might have been created. So here we can see that this is So if you're creating a new project, click on the Create New Project panel, and you can see that the campaign, you have to put a custom campaign name. So for this one, let's say we're creating for, one of our upcoming products. We have something called GMB Empire. So coming up very soon. And now we put the campaign name. So we have to take note that this is the knowledge brain. And the knowledge brain is very different from our assets. So with knowledge brain, you can impute content that is through writing, you can import content that is from a website URL, or you can upload media from your device. And also you can upload videos. So it's important that you know that there's a difference between the media and the videos. So if you're writing, you can include your document title. Say the title of the document, if you call it GMB Empire, is Google My Business. Then we can now, here this is where we'll put all the content and all the information that has to do with that document. So definitely it will be a pretty lengthy one, but let's just put a quick summary. So you can see that this is live because as I am typing, my typing speed matters. So let's just use this as a quick document. It's short, but we'll go ahead with it. Okay, so we can see that a training document has been created successfully. We can choose to import from our website. So let's visit the website. Okay, it's just loading a bit. Okay, so now we have our website. So let's copy the link and bring it into AISellers. Okay, so we have to take note if it's a non-e-commerce URL or e-commerce URL. In this case, it's a non-e-commerce URL. So if it's an e-commerce URL, that means that we are more likely selling things. We have products on that page. But for this, we do not have. And it's advisable to take as many links as possible that you can use for your stored documents. So let's go ahead and get another page from the website. Okay, so let's just take this. So this can be considered now as a commerce URL, an e-commerce URL. So we just import that. Okay, you can see that the data is still importing, and we can take different actions like editing it. You can view the data to know how much information it's created from our website. So yes, if you have multiple pages that you're trying to import from, if you have multiple pages that you're importing from, you should use the different URL links. So let's take a look at it so we can see it's linked properly. Okay, so if we're uploading media, now we can only upload PDFs, we can upload docs, we can upload images, that is JPEGs, JPEGs, or PNG. These are the type of media that we can upload. So you just need to choose the file and select from your device. And lastly, you can also upload MP4s. Just take note that if you're uploading, the size of your upload matters, and before you can expect that Knowledge Brain will understand what exactly is in that video. So if you're good with that, you move on to the Assets panel, and this is where the magic happens. You can see we can create videos, we can create landing pages, we can create books, opt-in pages, email, social media graphics, ads, blog articles. You can create the SMS or WhatsApp bots, or you can create normal bots. So if you've created any video, it will be placed here under this campaign. So let's create a landing page. Okay, so if we're creating landing pages, you go ahead to click on Create Landing Page. So this will be based on all the knowledge brain that we already created or we've already imputed. So let's call this the GMB Empire landing page. So if you have any question as we go along, you can let us know in the comments. Okay, so we can take a look at it. We can choose the country that we want that landing page to be made for, and also we can choose the language. So you can see there's a lot of options for country, and also there's a lot of options for language. So go ahead and create that. And now you can see that there are multiple templates that we can choose from. So these templates will give AI sellers a good idea of what exactly we want to create. And it's good that we use that and we build on it. So we can see that some of them include videos, they include tables, so much that we can choose from. So for the sake of the type of page that we're making, let's select this one, selecting anyone at random, then you can go ahead and click create. So that is generating. And there is really nothing stopping us from generating multiple at the same time. So let's pick an opt-in page and to be the same process or a similar process. Opt-in page. So we can see that that is being generated. Okay, the opt-in page has already been generated. Let's take a look at the landing page if it's completed. No, the landing page isn't complete yet. So let's just go back and preview this. So you can see that the opt-in page has already been created. Simple and straight to the point. It includes information gotten from our page, from our GMB Empire links, and all the information that we gave to it, to AI sellers. So let's go back. And if we want to edit it now, on the edit button, you can see this is the preview link that we've been given. Or if you want to use our own domain, you can include our domain. Here we will not do that. Then you can see all the information, the header section. We can include our own logo image. So now you can upload one, or you can use an AI image. So because this is live, we'll see how long it actually takes to load. we tested it before, and AISellers is pretty good, but it might take a little while based on your internet connection or what type of content you're generating. So this is what it is. It had said, although we can't use this as our logo, but let's go ahead to see that this is created by AI. So now that we have that as our logo image, although that is not the perfect logo image we have picked, but let's go ahead with it. And we can see our video section, we can see what is being put as the heading. So we can switch back to see this. So your proven blueprint for Google My Business Domination, that is the heading here and also the heading here. You could boost your business success. So you can see that it translates from one place to another. So our list is also here. Our opt-in section, the heading now, the social heading. We can see that all of these information is already here. So if we want to edit it, this is now the case for the opt-in page. If we want to edit it, we can edit it. So let's change the background to be the most obvious change. Let us pick one color so we don't fiddle too much with it. Okay, so if we've seen that, okay, I'm not changing much anymore, we can go ahead and update it. But we need to reload this page. And we can see that immediately it's already done. Immediately it's already done. It has changed the color, the gradient is what we made it here. So that is more or less all that you can get for your opt-in page. So you can include your own domain and copy your link and use that link in your sales, in your copies. So let's go back and you can see all of this is done by AI. I did not need to hire another person, another writer to do all of that for me. I did all of this on one platform. So let's see the landing page is done. Landing page has been generated. Let's preview the landing page. We can see the landing page is done. So it's based on the template that we gave it, the template that we chose. And similar to the opt-in page, we saw that we can still make changes as time goes on. So this is the similar process for AISellers for the GMB Empire assets. You can choose if you want to do the same for videos, for blog articles, ads, social media graphics, emails, and much more. Okay, so another important part of AISellers is if you create a video. Okay, if you haven't created a video, it might take a while to generate a video. But let's start the process. So we choose the platform that we want that video to go for and to be made for. So the standard YouTube platform is 1920 by 1080. You can choose the version, you can choose the style, the language, and the country. So let's pick an informative one, keep the platform, let's see, just pick a different one. Let's pick the LinkedIn video ads regular. Okay, let's just keep it at Instagram Reels. I think we have, yes, we have that. Then that's okay. Then we go ahead and create. Now we can choose the video creation type that we want for the GMB Empire video. So it can either be a text movie scene where we create a dynamic movie scene with just our script, input our texts, and AI generates the visuals for us. But I think we'll go ahead and pick the text to custom video. We've selected that already. Then create. And now we have more information to change, more things to edit. So you can change your video settings where you can have your target audience here. Target audience right now, our target audience is put as teenagers or young adults. So this is all being created by AI. Then we take a look at video ideas. So we haven't, okay, Now, do you have any idea in mind so we can at least kick things off? So let's say we want to how to set up your. So everything we're creating is based on our main campaign. In this case, the GNB Empire and all the links that we imputed. So using that, how to set up your GNB Empire profile or page. So let's just go with page this time. Then we say next. So like we mentioned, this is live. So if something is going to take a while, it's going to take a while. So you can sit back. There is no music that we could add in the background, or we really would have. Okay, now that the idea list has been generated, you can see we have multiple video ideas. And we move to the next section of this test or of this page. And here we can see easy GMB hacks to boost your business without any technical skills. And out of all of these, we're going to choose some of them and move them into our selected ideas panel. So let's just select a few of them based on which we think is more relevant to our original idea, which is how to set up. So from invisible to invincible. So we can see that even some of the ideas may not have explicitly stated them in our idea overview, but they're still being used in the final product. So unlock your business potential. So let's just pick, I think we can pick about 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we can pick more. I think we'll just go ahead with 5. Oh, I picked 6. Okay, so now that we have our video ideas set, we need to move forward to building our videos metadata, scripts, publishing the thumbnail, and the videos. So as we mentioned, if you have any question regards to using AISellers 2.0, you can definitely ask, and we'll be able to answer you in the call, on the call, as I go on. So now we're creating text to custom video. As you do this over time, you'll be faster at it. It's because I'm doing a live demo that it might seem like I'm taking a while to get everything done so that I can explain as explicitly as possible. So we have a title, Maximizing Your Visibility, GNB Empire Success Stories, the Ultimate Google My Business Guide. So we already have a description. You remember that this is being made for an Instagram reel, and we asked for it to be informative. So we have this. Yes, this is what we want to do. We move next. That if this is the metadata that we want to use. If you already want to try out AISellers 2.0, a link is in the description of this video. Okay, so we can see that it has generated some scripts for us. So we can expand those scripts and see which one we prefer to use. Results from users, testimonials of success. Okay, so let's expand this one. We can also edit it if we want to. So you should always have in mind that what we chose at the beginning is what's going to be used here. So publishing now, we're deciding what type of platform that we want to publish each of these videos to. So in this case now, we also want to publish for YouTube. And here is where I wanted to go to the integrations panel, but you can see it's important that we do this, or we do this before now. So in the integration panel, you can connect your YouTube or your Facebook accounts with your AISellers 2.0 dashboard. So if you don't do this, you won't be able to automatically post it, if that's the word we're going to use. So let's pick a different day. You can leave any time. Pick a different day, pick any time. Then move forward. We should do the same for all of them, but because we haven't integrated it yet, we won't be able to do that here. Let's just leave them for now and see if we'll be able to move along. So just wait for a while. Okay, I think we're getting some of your questions of how much content can you make with this tool. AI Sellers has a lot of options, and on multiple options, you can decide what you want to make in any of those options. With any of those options, you can decide what you want to make, and as far as it is stated there, and as far as it is written there, you can go ahead and create it as long as your subscription is still there. So this is taking a while. I'm not sure if it's because we did not add an integration, but we'll find that out soon. I'd really love to speed up this, but I really cannot do that right now. Okay, so now we have our thumbnails, and our thumbnails have been generated. So all the thumbnails are being generated, and you can see multiple results are here. Multiple results are here. We're getting more comments, and you can see a comment about the FE products. Yes, the FE products are available if you want to purchase through the FE. It's in the link. But if you also purchase the bundle, there are more bonuses that you can get. In the link in the description of this video, so you can take a look. Okay, so this is a thumbnail that's already automatically generated with AI sellers based on the topics that are here. We can see that, yes, some of them can be very obvious that they look like AI, but you can always edit the thumbnail or upload a new thumbnail. So if you're uploading a new thumbnail, you're uploading from either the library that you already have, or you're uploading from your device, or you're making another AI image. So the reason why that took a bit of time is because it was creating the thumbnails for multiple scripts. So just to reiterate, the link to AI sellers in the description of this video, and also if you have any question, you can ask in the comment section. So move ahead, let's go forward. And now, an important part of AI sellers, one thing that is a big selling point for AI sellers is that you can also add your own voice. But not just adding your own voice, you can add it with your 11 Labs account. So I want to go ahead and complete this step before we go ahead to the integrations panel. So we can either choose the media type as AI images, which will be the AI images created from this panel, or we can use stock images. So in this case, we are not going to use our own voice. So just go ahead to create the videos. So we can see that the videos are being created. So while that is happening, let's go to the integrations panel. So here we are seeing that we can integrate AI sellers with our other platforms. So we can integrate it with Facebook, we can integrate it with YouTube, we can integrate it with Sonority, Video Reels, 11 Labs, and autoresponders. So with 11 Labs, it's a good idea because we can now clone our own voice. So when we create copy, create content, create videos, people will hear it in our voice or in the voice that we have created on 11 Labs. So I think we can do this with our YouTube Live. I need to sign in. Okay, I think it's having some issues with the integration of, I don't think my Facebook is signed in here. Let's test it out. No, it's not signed in, so that'll take a little while to connect. So, or you can integrate with any of these platforms. And let's take a look at the scheduler, and we can see that the videos that we already scheduled are already placed up on the scheduler. So we have a video that will go out tomorrow. We have one that's supposed to go out today. So we can view all our schedules. This will fail because the time is already behind us. Then this is already still scheduled. So this the time is behind us, like when we actually made the post. Let's take a look at, okay, these are the projects that we've already made. I think this is today's own. Let's open that again. And now I can go back to assets panel. No, don't worry, your videos and your content is safe. Yeah, I thought about that when I was using it the first time. So this is the videos that are waiting customization. So let's do that quickly. Okay, so these sites are still being generated for these ones, but let's come here. So you can go ahead and just download your thumbnail, or you can edit. So you can see that doing this now, this is how AISellers looks, and you do not need a video editor to explain this, or you don't need to hire a new video editor to do this. Based on the style of video that we chose when we started using AISellers, which said I want the type that is text to video, that's why it's looking this way. So if you choose the talking head style, it will be a similar way. So you can see this is the amount of text, which is quite a lot of text. Okay, I'm not sure if you hear.
Picture this, doubling your leads in a month, increasing calls year over year, or ranking #1 in your city within weeks. These are the real results that are satisfied.
So we can see that there is music and also there is a voiceover. So this is like a normal editor. So we can edit all the text that is here. So like I said, if you have any question, you need any clarification, you can ask in the comment section and we're taking a look and I'll answer it live. A link to AISellers in the description of this video. So I'm trying to move this. Guess there's a reason I can't. If you're having troubles, any difficulty trying to make a purchase, you can let us know. Okay, so you can see this is the editing panel, so you can make any changes you want to make here. You can add more pictures from your library, you can upload from your device, or you can make another AI image, similar to the general setup of AISellers. So you can add music, you can add a talking head, even though this wasn't the original approach that we used for this video. You can add our own music, you can add more animations. So you can see that if you want to make a lot of changes, to your video, to your content, you can do all of that here. But AISellers has done most of the work. When you put in the proper prompts, you choose the right script, you choose the right type of video that you want to make, it saves a lot of your time. And you can create so many videos at ease, so many. So I just put CTA at the end, put a simple CTA start now, choose the position, just give it a top center. Here we can customize. We want to add our logo, and if you recall, the logo in this case is our the logo that we made for Google with people sitting in a classroom of some sort. Okay, so you can choose the position that we want our logo to be. You can see the CTA is already here. So you can choose the position I want our logo to be. Let's say top right. If you want a watermark, to keep it as our own videos, but I think more or less done with this. So go ahead and render our video. So the rendering will be initiated. So other videos are awaiting customization. So this is more or less the process. It might be taking a little while, as I said, because this is live. Okay, so when you're scheduling, you can schedule your videos, you can view your project. This is the main dashboard. So I want to finish the video on the live call. I want to finish this video on the live call. So that's why I'm taking a bit of time. So it's still awaiting customization, but we can take a look at other projects, see if we did any videos on those ones. Oh no, we didn't complete this one. Consider there is no video here. So just go back here. So you see here, there are 5 videos. So let's move forward. Okay, so this has rendered successfully. So now you can see that we have the option of downloading the video. Previously, it was only the option of downloading the thumbnail. So we'll be downloading this video. Oh, 108 MB. That's quite a lot. I don't think I can make my internet faster, so I'm going to wait a bit. Let's see if we can do anything about it. You can preview the video, but that may not be the final appearance of the
Are
video.
you ready to take your business to the next level and dominate the local market? Introducing GMB Empire, your ultimate blueprint for Google My Business Mastery. With our comprehensive guide, you will learn step-by-step strategies to outshine your competitors, drive leads, and transform your local presence. GMB Empire is designed for business.
Let's take a look at download. So if you're just joining, we're testing out AISellers, and we're testing out AISellers 2.0. We're doing a live demo of AISellers. We're doing a live demo of AISellers. We're taking a look at all its parts, all the usefulness of AISellers. So I'm waiting for the video to download. A link to AISellers in the description of this video. And if you have any question, you can definitely ask in the comment section. We're taking a look at answering the questions that may arise. So just waiting a bit for this to download. So we've previewed this video. We've tried to do some little edits to it. So this is almost done. So just take a look at it. Then we'll know where we should have made more edits or not.
Are you ready to take your business to the next level and dominate the local market? Introducing GMB Empire, your ultimate blueprint for Google My Business Mastery. With our comprehensive guide, you will learn step-by-step strategies to outshine your competitors, drive leads.
The CTA is up here as we put it. Let's see our logo. The logo is not here. I think we'll need to take a look at that. But we can see that this is more or less the video that we made. We just need to make other edits. So let's go back. I think we have it here. So that is more or less everything that you get from AISellers. So if you have any question or need any clarification, you can ask. I think we're more or less done with the live demo. So AISellers is a very powerful tool. You just need to take full advantage of it. Once you've made some edits, you know the type of things that make it work well, make it worthwhile. And when you're done with all of that, there will be no issue for you. So a link to AISellers in the description of this video, and we'll see you in the next live demo. Yes, okay, a question just came in. Can we still do edits? Yes, you can definitely still edit, even videos that have already been exported. I think we can just run a bit to that. GMB Empire. Come back here. You can edit this one. Even though the render has been successful, we can still edit that one. So we can still make a lot of changes here. All right, so thank you, and don't forget the link is in the description of this video. You can do well to check it out, try it out for yourself. We have bonuses available for you to use, and have a wonderful day.